For you. I don't know about you, but I'm having a great weekend. For two reasons. One, no weekend is great without great comedy. And for me, great comedy is a lot like great sex. Because if you do it right, you end up with a crowd watching and applauding. And if you do it wrong, obviously, heckling and the occasional rim shot. So, no, I'm having a great weekend because this is my first weekend of being single in a long time. Yep, on Thursday, I broke up with my girlfriend. It wasn't going to work out anyway. We were too... You know how they say opposites attract? It's true. She's homeless. And so that means technically I'm a hobosexual. So... But we were just too different. I'm kind of neat and tidy, and whenever she'd come over to my place, she would leave cornflakes and corn chips all over the place. And I know I shouldn't blame her. It's not her fault she has really dry feet. But I knew it was a problem because we'd be making out on my floor, and we were making dead skin angels, and that's wrong. I mean, it's not even Christmas. So, but I broke up with her because I found out she was just using me for soap. So anyway, so all my friends are now encouraging me to go out and try dating, and they all say the same thing. Online dating is the way to go. Nobody goes to bars anymore. You need to do it online. And the reason I'm not is that I'm so confused. There is so much availability out there. For most people, it's Match.com. For Jewish people, there's JDate. For Christian people, there's Christian Mingle. There's eHarmony. For gamblers, there's Craigslist. And I keep getting email. I get spam for something called OurTime.com. I don't know if any of you get this. It's a dating site for older people. So not only is my computer telling me I'm alone, but now I'm old, and by inference, I guess I'm a loser. Thank you very much, computer. I can't really describe it very well. I guess it's a cross between Match.com and the Antiques Roadshow. That's OurTime.com. So, like I said, I've done my homework, I've looked around, and there are a variety of these services out there, but for my money, the one that really is the best one is the original. NationalSexOffenderRegistry.com. It's cheaper than Match.com, and it's a lot more effective. They could almost guarantee results. They're special. So, but I'm trying to think on the positive side of things, and I think all of us need to be optimists and try to find the silver lining. Right now, we've got a government in crisis, the economy is struggling, we've got a storm attacking India right now. It's hard to be positive, but we have to work through this and try to find the better light, the good thing in life. Like when my doctor told me that I have AIDS. And it wasn't just the regular AIDS, it was the worst kind of AIDS. It was feline AIDS. I don't even know how I got it, because I always wear protection. But apparently nothing's 100%. So, but thank God for Fox News. Fox News cured my feline AIDS, because they are the only news network that will air President Obama's speeches with a laugh track. Laughter's the best medicine. In fact, if more people watched Fox, there'd be no more AIDS. Okay, fair enough. No Fox watchers. It's Northern Virginia, of course. Why do I even ask? So, anyway. But I do try to find the positive things in life. Like, for example, I like to think that people with wooden legs sound like xylophones when they dance. I like to think tap dancing is ballet for blind people. Or jazz hands is tap dancing for the deaf. No dance fans. This is fantastic. Okay. Apparently I'm the only art lover here. Great. I know that 90% of hot air balloon collisions result in tragedy, but I'm the optimist. I like to see 10% of hot air balloon collisions result in hot air balloon animals. So I'm just saying, be positive. And at the very least, be nice to midgets, because they look up to you. If you're like I am, you're looking forward to Halloween, which is right around the corner. I love Halloween, and my neighbor is blind, so my costume this year will just be a different accent. But I like to trick or treat, and that means I actually do have to put on some sort of a costume, and I've always had sort of a weird or a funny costume. This year I've decided I'm going to be a superhero, right? But like the costumes, Superman and Batman, they're kind of played out. Everybody's Superman and Batman. Apparently Wonder Woman's not really a very good choice because my therapist says it sets me back. So I'm leaning toward Aquaman because he's a good superhero, but he's sort of a mystery. Nobody really knows a lot about him. And he's curious. He spends all his time in the ocean talking to fish. That's his superpower. He's a great conversationalist. And when I'm in the ocean, I wear a Speedo. Aquaman, who's in the ocean most of the time, he wears pants, boots, a long sleeve shirt, and a pair of gloves, which seems weird. But then I realized his costume protects him against his two greatest enemies. Prune hands and shrinkage. Guy's a thinker. So, I like Halloween. I like Halloween candy. I don't know if any of you guys are like I am, but the Halloween candy is the best part. Even if you don't go trick-or-treating, and many of you will have little people coming to your doors and you will skimp on the candy to kind of hang on to it for yourself. You're hoarders is what you are. Halloween hoarders. It's okay. I'm one of them too. My favorite, those little tiny Butterfingers. I love those things. And I've done the math. Technically, when you eat 5 Butterfingers, that's the equivalent of 1 butter hand. Not to be confused with a butter fist. That's Valentine's Day.